overall at this conference, there have been some great insights in communicating. That's very useful, understandable messaging. But, and there's always a but, that's how we did here in this venue among people who get it. But how do we translate what happened here into success outside of this bubble? Well, it boils down to some actions that relate to four key groups: industry, policymakers, media, and the public, or civil society in general. So on the industry front, industrial bioeconomy and related technologies must become widely understood and accepted as major contributors to addressing the climate change crisis. We know that. Things like bio-based connections with thermal energy, liquid transportation fuels, whatever the technology, these should become commonplace in climate change dialogues. The sector needs to ensure that decision makers are well informed on how you fit into the puzzle of meeting Canada's international obligations on carbon emissions. And you should have a place at the table when decisions are made and budgets are determined. Not only do decision makers need to clearly understand the benefits of what the sector has to offer, but also what you need to grow and thrive. You need to help them help you. And a great place to start is the industrial bioeconomy strategy. Once there's some funding in place, it should be used as a framework for a comprehensive communication strategy. There's some hard questions that must be asked and answered to get that done. There must be genuine understanding of not only who your audiences are, but also what their needs are. There needs to be a full assessment of which communication elements so far have been successful and which have failed and why. What are the key messages that industry wants to convey? What messages from the industrial biocircular sector are being heard? Which ones are being met with deaf ears? How do we make sure the industry is not seen as greenwashing? How do we use facts and science to convince people that our solutions truly lower carbon? Consistent, clear messaging is certainly key. Use the popular tools that are available. Do we have a hashtag yet? On an individual basis, companies should get their own messages out too. Use social media to tell those positive stories. Do you have a video of your process or images? Get them out there. Better connections with policymakers are also important. In the near term, industry has a real opportunity to align its story with the liberal government's narrative that you need to protect the environment while growing the economy by creating clean jobs and addressing climate change. This is exactly where the bioeconomy operates, and you should earn a seat at the head of the table where the government is looking to invest in technological solutions to help them achieve related objectives. Being seen as a key sector that can enable the government to deliver on its mandate is critical. Effective strategic communication is a must. And if the bio-based sector determines that it lacks a strong collective brand that can give it greater credibility, this is also something that should be considered. Government has a role to play. If industry is doing a good job of connecting with policymakers, and they agree that this is the way forward, then government needs to help get that message out and raise awareness. I guess the first step is funding that allows the bioeconomy strategy folks to hit the ground running. But other mechanisms operated or supported by government need to be put in place to facilitate uptake of knowledge and understanding among a wide range of groups. The media also has a key role and an essential responsibility to get this right and get the message out. I know that there are several journalists here. I also know that one journalist access badge remains unclaimed. That shouldn't be happening. Elizabeth May mentioned getting journalists properly trained on how to communicate about the science. I'll take that a step further, and they should be trained on how to relate the science to economic benefits. One strategy can be to engage the Science Media Centre of Canada to develop a comprehensive set of information tools to provide all journalists with the means to get this right. This is a quick and easy win. A comprehensive industrial communication strategy will also go a long way to generating media interest, but the pressure needs to be on continuously and consistently. And all of these things will have related effects on getting the public on board. Any communication strategy needs to include public audiences as key targets. Communicating effectively about the industrial biocircular economy and solutions will take more than just hard facts. Holdouts are not going to be persuaded solely by a stack of statistics, charts, and prepackaged speaking points. High-impact visual content and interactive tools shareable through digital social media channels are also key. For the public and environmental stakeholders especially, you need to make what you are saying relevant to their worldview and important to them and those around them. You might not be able to reach everyone, but your best bet is to appeal to the core human tendency to focus on the personal and local issues that affect now and in the near future. While all this may sound daunting, it's not all bad news. Repeating Jeff's sentiments, scaling up 2019 offers a real opportunity to make headway on this issue. The right people are here, and this is a good time to get started and build the foundation for a new communication strategy that will bring the sector the results it has always wanted and the recognition that it has always deserved. Climate change has never been more important to the Canadian public, as proven by the recent election. The desire for tangible solutions that can bring real near-term action to reduce carbon emissions has never been stronger. Even more exciting is that the industrial biosector can provide technological solutions to climate change that will receive support across the political spectrum. This is especially important given the operating context of the new minority parliament in Ottawa. Each one of you here is an ambassador for the industrial bioeconomy. It's essential that everyone does their part. So there's certainly lots of work to do, but it will be a worthy investment. So let's mark today as the first day towards a more well-communicated and bio-based future. Thanks.